The 200 missiles that targeted various parts of Israel last night ushered in a new civil defense in Israel itself. Tehran's bold warning emphasized the gravity of the situation, stating that further Israeli retaliation would be met with heavier attacks. Israel's sort of activated this thing called the personal message system, a newly deployed missile alert technology introduced for the first time under real missile fire. It enhanced Israel's emergency preparedness. Based on cell broadcasting technology, the system alerts people in affected areas through their mobile phones without the need for an app or registration, or even without reliance on cellular networks or GPS. It demonstrates, in real time, of course, Israel's technological capability. The system adds a critical layer of defense, complementing existing air raid sirens and apps like the Home Front Command. The new system proved its worth during the Iranian missile strike, sending precise real-time alerts to Israelis in targeted areas. This kind of swift communication is vital for keeping people safe, allowing them to react and find shelter in a timely manner. There was widespread disruption in public transportation, and air travel train services were halted between Beit Yehoshua and Tel Aviv, and the coastal line saw significant delays. Jerusalem's public transport was also impacted, with bus lines to the Western Wall cancelled. The bigger meetings at the Western Wall curtailed, and light rail services cut short. Israel's underground stations, such as the high-speed Jerusalem train, became critical during the crisis, offering potential shelter to civilians. The Ben Gurion airport continued, but with delays, while some incoming flights were redirected to Ramon airport as a safety measure. It's reminiscent of previous missile attacks in April when similar redirections occurred. But the Home Front Command that limits public gatherings, restricts gatherings to 30 people outdoors or 300 people indoors, the cancelling of the large prayer event at the Western Wall symbolizes the broader national response to prevent casualties in public spaces. The technological advancements, however, in Israel's defense system, such as the personal message, represents a shift towards more precise and adaptable civilian protection in times of crisis. However, this attack has also raised tensions, demonstrating the volatility of regional politics and the potential for further escalations. Incidentally, on the subject of gatherings, the traditional Jewish gatherings in St. Petersburg have been cancelled on the grounds that there is a COVID concern about gatherings. These gatherings were held for the last 4 years without COVID restrictions, and now suddenly they find themselves in the middle of restrictions. So there you've got a response about restricting gatherings in Israel with a clear aim towards protecting the civilians, and the contrast restricting gatherings in St. Petersburg simply for fear that anybody in large numbers gathering together will be able to talk and will be able to compare their experiences. The difference between a democracy and a tyranny.